Can you dance like a hippogriff? Ma 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 ma. Flying off from a cliff, ma 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 ma. Swooping down to the ground, ma 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 ma. Wheeling round and around and around and around, ma 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 ma. Yeah 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 yeah. Hey guys, can you believe that they spent time and money composing and recording and filming that song instead of Barty Crouch Jr.'s actual backstory? Or indeed, the reason that Barty Crouch Sr. ended up fucking dead in the middle of the forest in the Goblet of Fire in the movie. He's just there. Harry finds him. And then we're in Dumbledore's office. It's never addressed. Also, hey, Cody. Welcome. It's good to see you. Alright, let's begin. So, I wanted to do this game after we finished Ace Attorney, but with my old emulator, I couldn't get it to work. But it works now. Also, did anyone watch Digimon Ghost Game yesterday? It looks fucking good. I said the same thing when the first episode of the reboot happened, but this seems genuinely interesting and hopefully nothing fucks it up. Is it just me, or was there a period of time when the logo would be like the logo would be voiced and it would be like EA Games challenge everything, whoosh? Or am I just misremembering? Alright, how is the volume? Does it need to be louder? It might need to be louder. Okay. Let's turn it up. It's maybe about here. Actually, maybe I can just listen to it. And, oops. And I'll just, do this so that, it doesn't go to the demo. Whatever the demo video is, I don't actually remember. Okay, that sounds fine to me. I can always readjust it later. I'm gonna quickly look at the options. Okay, there are sound options if I need them. Let's begin. Would I like to create one? Yes, I would. Okay. That was nerve-wracking. Okay. So I have some save slots on here for when I was testing this. Let's just make one there. So I'm just going to aggressively screenshot just because, yeah.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid,
I've heard this opening so many times.
On the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies.
So if you're like me and you played this game before watching the movie as a child, this intro explains nothing. What the fuck is a muggle? What the hell is a Diagon Alley? Who are the Dursleys?
hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor.
Why is he...
Not Slytherin.
Why
eh?
is...
Said the hat in his ear.
Why is he living with his step-parents?
It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
I'm a Slytherin, incidentally. What are you guys? Oh yeah, I should, hold on, pause. I should, establish this now, because it's in the title. I do not support Rowling or her garbage views. Fuck that bitch. I still like Harry Potter. I'm going to engage with it in ways that don't make her money. Like this. It wouldn't let me put fuck TERFs in the title, so fuck transphobia it is. It wasn't the word fuck, which is the weird bit. It's the word TERFs.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
The faces.
I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind.
What is
every
wrong with
door.
your face,
Keep in
Dumbledore?
mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Oh, which reminds me, the third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Thanks. Got anything else to say?
Nitwit, blubber, oddment, tweak. 4 wonderful words, don't you think?
That's a line from the book. Okay, controls. Okay, we can't cast spells at the moment. These 2 doors are locked. The dungeon and broom cupboard. I don't think you can ever go in here. I don't think this ever opens. This is just the design equivalent of flavor text. Like, I'm guessing it's so that there's 2 doors on either side.
Ah,
yeah.
Watty Hogwarts. Oh, wonderful place to explore.
You just told me not to go to a room because I might die. What's the portrait room? Hello.
Well, now, it's nice to see a new face and a Gryffindor, too. Good for you. I can't remember the last time I opened up. I'm a bit rusty, you see. I'm not sure I still can. However, if you can find out the correct
I should have
password,
screenshotted that line.
give it a go. Off you go, then. But be careful. There are some odd creatures about.
Will you repeat yourself if I talk to you again?
Still no password.
No. Okay. Hey, Herasaur, welcome. How are you? It's good to see you. Alright. So we can't cast spells. If you try and press the spell button, it does that. Anyway. And yeah, I'm playing this on my PS4 controller. And I'm playing it with the D-pad because analog is just slightly harder. Let's go to the Slytherin area because I'm a Slytherin. Or not. Chat, what are your Hogwarts houses? Doing good. Late shift, so I don't have to feel bad for sticking around. Hey! Late shift tomorrow, I mean. Oh, right. Okay, that makes more sense. A wonderful place to explore, but not yet. You're not allowed. So I have 100% of this game before. Let's see if I remember how to. Well, there's Gred and Forge Weasley. Look at their stupid fucking faces. Herasaur, thank you so much for the sub. You're awesome. This might be a good fucking spot to find some fucking ingredients. Demipog! Hey! Alright, so thin bookcases like these are all secret passages. Every single one. No exceptions. And we get these.
Merlin.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad you like the emote, Harrisaur. Demipog.
Merlin. Medieval. Dates unknown. Most famous wizard of all time. Sometimes known as Prince of the Enchanters. Part of the court of King Arthur.
Why don't we know his dates? Why don't we know when he was born and died? At the very least, we should know when he died. Oh. Aw, Cody. So yeah, this is the only Witches and Wizards card we have right now. The first one. Number 1, it says. There's 25 in the whole game. And the last one you get by getting the remaining 24. So yeah, we've got one now. Let's quick save.
By the look of that scar, you must be Harry Potter. I'm Fred Weasley, and this is my brother, George.
What's wrong with your faces? George, what's wrong with your eyes?
There are special portraits, and behind these special portraits are prizes. But of course, not just anyone can open up the portraits. You need to know the password. If you bring us earwax every flavour beans, we'll tell you the password. We'll be in the Gryffindor common room, which is through the portrait of the fat lady.
Sounds good, Gredden Forge.
See you around, Harry.
So, the rusty portrait who can't open his legs, door anymore, is the portrait... is the portrait whose password that they will give us. I love how they somehow look more like brothers than twins. It's the... Look at their faces from this distance. Anyway.
Password?
Caput Draconis.
The Dragon's Head. I took Latin in high school.
When you drink a Wiggenweld potion, it replenishes all you have. Remarkable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When you drink a Wiggenweld potion...
Okay. It sounds like they got actual children to voice this. Also, real quick, the reason I'm taking so many screenshots during cutscenes is... because of the way this game's cutscenes are, I can have a different image on each thumbnail for when this goes up on YouTube. Don't expect that for every series that I do, but it'll be a lot easier for this game.
If you lose any stamina, grab a chocolate frog. It'll give you back some energy.
Is that meant to be Seamus?
Try to remember where you have seen some chocolate frogs. They may come in handy when you are low on stamina.
Okay. I don't need it now, but thanks.
Gringotts break-in latest. Investigations continue into the break-in at Gringotts, rumoured to be the work of dark wizards. Gringotts goblins today insisted that nothing had been taken. The contents of the vault in question, which remain unidentified, had been withdrawn earlier that same day.
Unidentified? In the movie, and I don't know about the book, but in the movie, he straight up says, Vault 713. It's been a while since I've read the book, so maybe they said it there as well, or maybe it was unidentified, who knows. Somehow they made the faces of literal twins differ on such limited hardware. Why would you do this? Who the fuck knows? But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save again. Harrisaur, what house are you in? And this is the Folio Magi. We can look at it from here. Is there anything else we can look at?
Please keep the common room tidy. For sale, issues 1 to 6 of The Adventures of Martin Miggs, the Mad Muggle. 3 sickles each. Lost. 1 toad. If found, please return to Neville Longbottom. Potions. Lesson 1. Don't forget a sloth brain.
Yeah, it's gonna be important for later.
Out now. The Nimbus 2000.
Gasp!
Please keep the common room tidy.
Okay. And Cody, what house, if you were ever into Harry Potter, what house were you in? Hashtag. Fuck turfs. Okay. Who left this candle on the ground? Yeah, that. You know. Is that meant to be the Fat Friar? So these thick bookcases don't do anything.
Hey Harry, remember me? Ron Weasley?
No?
That slimy Slytherin Draco Malfoy ran through this door with an owl under his arm. I think it was your owl Hedwig. Let's go after him.
Remember me, Ron Weasley, he said the first time we met him. Anyway, you're not a Harry Potter fan? Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you sticking by anyway.
Come on, Harry. Let's find
That's
Hedwig.
horrifying. Doors just locked behind us.
Well, if it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect.
Shut up, Malfoy.
Looking for that owl of yours? How careless of you to leave it lying about. Go home to your mother, Potter. Oh, sorry. You don't have one, do you?
You know what, Malfoy? My mum might be dead, but at least my face doesn't look different from... Oh man, that was... You nailed it. Burned. No, both of these faces are equally bad. You know what? To quote Caddicarus, you know what, Malfoy? My mum may be dead, but at least my leg isn't a fish. Douche.
He's a nasty piece of work. Just ignore him. Us Gryffindors should stick together. Come on, Harry. Follow me. To climb up, just push forwards on your controller.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. My face doesn't fare much better.
Let's go.
Yep, auto climb, auto jump.
Follow me.
I'm pretty sure early Zelda games did this.
To jump, just approach the edge and keep pressing forwards on the controller.
I love when older video games would do that. Just like press the cross button to jump.
Look, there's another
I have a cross button. What do you mean press the cross button?
You better go on and rescue Hedwig.
If you want to change the camera settings, open up the options menu. What options menu? Open it up with what? Where? What are you talking about, Hunter? If you want, you can use the options menu to change your camera from active to passive.
Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Nearly Headless Nick, and I am the Gryffindor House Ghost. Look how tall this room is. Well, I mean, you must go all the way to the top to get out.
Hey there, not drunk, please.
If you want to look around, press your triangle button. Press the triangle button again when you've finished.
Hey, Allie, welcome. I'm doing good. How about you? This is like the first bit of music we've encountered since gameplay started. It's nice music. So, fun fact, there's a rubbish tip. I don't remember where, but in New Zealand, in a town in New Zealand. Oh man, I'll have to look it up. I was supposed to look it up before the stream and I forgot, but John Cleese visited somewhere in New Zealand in you know, let's just look it up. John Cleese. If I just go New Zealand. You're not bad? Fair enough. Huh. Right, okay, so. There, oh, thanks Wikipedia. Just scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh my god. Okay. There's a municipal rubbish heap of about 45 meters in altitude that has been named Mount Cleese at the Awapuni landfill just outside Parmy after he dubbed the city the suicide capital of New Zealand after a stay in 2005. Yeah, that. So, you know, I know that wasn't John Cleese who was playing Nick just then, but I just thought that would be cool. Yeah, Ali, John Cleese visited Palmy North in 2005 and called it the suicide capital of New Zealand. And so we retaliated by being like, you know what? Here's this 45-meter high rubbish, like, landfill. It's you now, you piece of shit! So I don't know why this is here. Like, for what purpose? I guess for that purpose? Even though you couldn't screenshot on the PS1? It's been a while since you've seen this game. Did you enjoy it, Ali? I loved it as a kid, even though it's not great. But it's a classic. What house were you in, by the way, Ali?
Some snails have escaped from a care of magical creatures class. Careful, they're dreadfully poisonous. Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback jinx from your wand. That should stop the wretched things. And watch out for those poisonous snail trails.
Oh, I never played it. I'd seen it though. Fair enough. Just a reminder, we do not support Rowling or her garbage views on this stream. I always charge it up out of habit. But we're not supposed to know that we can do that yet. So, Flipendo, the spell, was invented in this game, I'm pretty sure. And it has only appeared in video games. And then the Cursed Child came out and Malfoy just used it? It was real weird. Like, supposedly it has made appearances in the movies and in the books, but no one ever calls the spell name out.
You can use your L2 and R2 buttons to rotate the game camera. You can use your L2 and R2 buttons to rotate the game camera.
Question. Was that the voice of the book? Or was that Harry's own internal monologue? Because I choose to believe it's the latter. Oh wow, fun fact. Yeah, it was... Cursed Child certainly was a ride. There's a scene where, Albus Severus Potter heavily makes out with his Aunt Hermione. I'm not lying. I'm not kidding.
Press the triangle button to view your surroundings. You can also cast a Flipendo knockback jinx from this view. See what you can find to Flipendo in this room.
And that's when Harry Potter became an FPS. Though, to be fair, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, the video games, were Gears of War clones.
Things that twinkle can be affected by a Flipendo knockback jinx. This is a jinx block. Your Flipendo knockback jinx will move it aside. To move the jinx block, cast Flipendo at it.
Yeah, you know, Gears of Potter. Hog of Warts. No, Hog of Warts sounds like a God of War clone. Hog of War. Tss. Harold, get up. Kill the rat, get house points. I wonder if that was... Do you reckon that was Peter? Hello, Peter. Let's just pick up the health. We're not gonna be back here anytime soon. I wonder who that is! Ominous.
Well, you've made it this far. Now take a look at this. A tall jinx block like this one needs a charged Flipendo knockback jinx to move it. To cast
Gasp.
a charged knockback jinx, hold down the cross button to build up the spell before releasing it.
Actually, Ali, now that you're here, you can answer this. I've heard comparisons of this game to early Zelda games, having never played a Zelda game, I will rely on your expertise to verify that. So here's a weird thing about the charge mechanic. Yeah. So it's designed to only be charged. There isn't a like not charging state of the spell, if that makes sense. So there's always a delay. There's like a 1 second delay. Because tapping the X button, charges, like, starts the charging animation, but they didn't program it so that tapping it would do a separate animation, if that makes sense. It's a bit odd. I mean, I'm used to it now, but once someone pointed it out to me, I never unsaw it.
I'm Neville Longbottom. Malfoy led me down here and then ran through a secret passage with an owl. Now I'm trapped by these enchanted books.
God, look at his face!
I lost my wand, so I can't knock the books out of the way with Flipendo. Use the R1 button to point your wand at the flying books, then use your cross button to cast.
Certainly off-putting, yeah. It's why it makes shit like this hard. I'm glad I started using the lock-on before I was taught it, because fucked if there's any other way to do this. And charging is just easier because you can wait for them to...
The lever is around here somewhere.
Because you can wait for them to, like, stop moving and then fire it. Rather than relying on the quick tap, which, like I said, has the delay. It's just more, I think it's less than a second. But the delay definitely exists. And especially because it's a projectile. Not a hit scan. Sup, Hedwig. Malfoy clearly hit her in the face with a frying pan. Were you ever into Harry Potter, Allie? I can't remember if I asked you this. Harold Potter and the Philosopher's... It's the Philosopher's Stone, Twitch! It did not... Twitch does not have philosophers on its games list, only sorcerers.
A charged Flipendo knockback jinx might free Hegwood from those bars. Keep the cross button held down to cast one.
Okay. Avada Kedavra! I'm not a reader. My exposure to Harry Potter is the movies. Fair. I've seen and read all the books and movies more times than I care to count. I think the one I've read the most is probably number 5, because we were moving house once and we had packed up all the books except for Harry Potter number 5, and I just kept reading that over and over again during the moving period. I also read, I think second place might be number 7. You may listen to the audiobooks if you get time. Fair enough.
Hedwig. She was eager to get out, so I opened the door for
Make
her.
sure you don't buy them and give Rowling money, because
Hi,
fuck that
I'm
bitch.
Neville. I'm in Gryffindor too. Harry helped me escape from some flapping books.
Nice to meet you, Neville. Come on down.
It's all right. You guys go ahead. I think I've lost my toad, Trevor.
Come on, Harry. Let's go.
I'm gonna have so many screens. Well, yeah. There you go. Oh my god, the music works. It didn't even work on my PS3. Cause the I have the PS1 CD of this game.
Wow.
End of Chamber of
Hedwig
Secrets.
brought you a broomstick. I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
But even when I played it on my PS3, the music was still a bit fucky. I think I can save now. Oh, hey, look, beans.
Here's the doorway to the flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict.
You've swayed me, I'll never
Stop
buy them.
using my broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
And this is where I create a second save slot.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a house point bonus if you excel at any of the following
What's wrong with
tasks.
your hair, madam?
Stay your broomstick using the directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle, then.
This section is downright impossible with analog. I tried it during test runs, and I kept failing. Like, this first one is easy, but the later ones, not so much. The ticking timer is not good for my anxiety.
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all. The next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed. Fly through each magic hoop that appears. Remember, slow down to turn tighter.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ready, Potter?
There's also Bean up there.
Whistle, then. 3, 2, 1.
If I remember, there's one of these that leads you right over the post, so you can just get the bean. So I might get it. Because I should remember, because I tested it, but that was like months ago. Gimme. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, directional buttons are much more precise.
Well done, Potter. I shall award 10 house points for that fine performance. Ready for a tougher challenge? There are bonus house points for a perfect score. As before, fly through each of the magic hoops. Concentrate now. On my whistle. 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry if the save state and screenshot notifications are annoying. It's just so I have some elbow room for good screenshots, for good thumbnails. Shit! It fakes you out by not making the turns tight enough. I might not make this. But that's okay, because we saved.
Well done, Potter.
Nope.
Good score. On my whistle. 3.
We're doing it again. All good. Thanks, Ellie. Shit! Nope, I'm not gonna make this one either.
Well done.
Nope,
On
once
my
more.
whistle.
I've done this before! Deja vu! I've just been in this place before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go! Initial P. Hells yeah.
Well done, Potter. A perfect score. 10 more house points for Gryffindor. You've mastered the basics of control. Now run along.
Wait, no screenshots? Screenshots of what? No, screenshots are for cutscenes. Holy shit.
Hi, Harry. Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's pet.
No, I am not. Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
She's rather annoying, isn't she?
What a dick, Ron! This is why she almost gets murdered by a troll. Fucking Ronald. Yeah, I'll take some screenshots of gameplay. It's not like they're gonna be used for thumbnails or anything. Peek behind the curtain. I like that we go through, like, there's like 2 whole sections after we meet Fred and George before we actually get Beans. Flipendorp.
Oh no! I forgot in my spell book. I'll catch you up, Harry.